Our life is a reflection of our habits. What separates me from you are just our habits, basically. And as I tell people who want to create a lifestyle of good habits, don't go back to the old habit and try to fix that. Think of a habit as a groove. Remember when you were a kid, you took your tire and the road or the mud was wet and the tire created a groove. And when the sun came out, it hardened over that mud. That mud became so hard. And then if you try to ride your bike, you slip back into that old groove. It's hard to get out of that groove once you're in. So if you think of it metaphorically as a habit is a groove, there are grooves in the mind, it's much better to create a new habit than to try to undo an old habit. It depends on how deep that groove is. But in general, creating a new habit is so much more efficient and will give you more happiness because you won't be frustrated about trying to change something that's old. And what I suggest that people do is to really create that groove and do it in a conscious way, you want to have momentum. Momentum is what gives the bike enough oomph to keep moving and creating that groove and that tire mark that really goes. So pick one thing that you want to establish. Because by doing that, taking one little item, it starts building momentum because then there's a satisfaction. Wow, I can do this. And then that propels the bicycle, in this case of the scenario we were using, but it propels the momentum of moving forward to be able to create more new habits. You can't start creating habits by saying, I'm going to have all these new habits. It's just too overwhelming to the human organism and the mind itself. So start with one thing, anything, small, doable so you have success, and allow the momentum to build. And that's the way I really tell people, create a new habit. Forget the old grooves, create those new grooves.